Okay, my testing. Yeah, I see we have about 62 students here. Yeah, because I'm not sure which paper actually coming out in your paper one already, but yeah, a lot of students share some the topic to me, and I actually save it to my notes already. So maybe yeah, we can follow here. According to the student, the topic haven't come out one will be the APGP, which is arithmetic progression, geometric progression, log, third, coordinate geometry. The student say it's about perpendicular line. Maybe using differentiation, maybe equation of tangent, equation of normal, and then differentiation about product rule, quotient rule, and change rule, I guess. And then small change haven't come out. And then also stationary point, and then also the quadratic equation. I believe is b squared minus 4ac. Complete the square haven't out yet. And then trigonometry asks you to draw the trigograph haven't come out yet. And permutation combination and integrations of equation, or mean to find the equation of curve, isn't it? And matrix. I think matrix is no longer in your syllabus, and then the Venn diagram also no longer in your syllabus. Alright, so yeah, so over here I trying to take the letters 2 paper, which is paper 2-1 and paper 1-1 here. And then we're trying to pick some questions which is similar to the topic which haven't come out one. I'm not sure is it 100% can help, but I just yeah, try my best to help here. Hi boss, please pay me for being your moderator. Yeah, nope, I'm not gonna pay you. Yeah, you can be my moderator, should be your honor, what? Alright, so yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, thanks Elvin for helping me moderate the message. Alright, so yeah, let's begin here. I trying to find the topic haven't come out yet. Okay, yeah, no one actually mentioned about linear law, so I believe the linear law already come out, isn't it? So I will just skip number 1, which is linear law. Alright, since complete a square haven't come out, so I will do the question 2 here. Alright, so okay, so how are we going to do a complete a square here? There's few methods you can use, but normally this is how I would do. So we want to make sure the x squared is positive 1 here, so we factorize out the 9. From first 2 term or all the 3 term, it doesn't matter. So if 12 divided by 9, you have no idea, you can just use the calculator. 12 divided by 9, which is 4 over 3 after the simplify, or you can just write 12 over 9 first, okay, if you just do not know about that. So plus 5. Okay, this is first step. I just factorize out the 9. So the second step, what I will do is by the way, there's an x here, I will just factorize. So factorize, what I'm doing here is I will do 12 divided by 9, which is 4 over 3, right, by using the calculator. Then I will do divide 2 here, which is 2 over 3. So we minus 2 over 3 square, and then minus this number square, which is 4 over 9, and then plus 5. Right, then the last step will be quite easy, so which is multiply 9 into the both here, so which is 9, 2 over 3 square, and then minus 4 plus 5. So which is positive 1. Done. Right, this is how I do the complete square. Actually, I skipped some step here. But if you want to know the full step, you can always go Google, check it out, what is completed square. Yeah, basically it's quite easy, but since a lot of students still not sure how to do completed square, I can give you some tips. Like this is, let's say x squared minus 4x plus 5 example. So if I want to complete square this one, right, the easiest way I would do is I want to get some bracket square, right? X squared already have x, I will just write an x here. And then b, I will divide it by 2. You just imagine negative 4 divided by 2, which is what? Negative 4. And always minus this number square, which is minus 2 square. 4 plus 5. Alright, this is how we do the complete square really fast. And then I will get x minus 2 square plus 1. This is how I do the complete square. So sort of remember what's happening here. So hence write down the coordinate of the minimum point. So they ask us to write the minimum point. We know x is from inside the bracket 2 over 3. Opposite sign, this is minus, this one will be positive, and y will be just 1. And then if you having this calculator, right, yeah, 570 EX, yeah, you can always know your your minimum coordinate is correct or wrong. I teach you how. You go to the equation and function, which is A here. You press enter, go to polynomial, and power, which is 2 here because x squared. And then you insert the equation. This calculator will tell you the minimum or maximum coordinate. So I insert the equation I have it here. Yeah, I don't care about the x value. Yeah, you can see my minimum x value is 203. And my minimum y value will be 1. So I can actually double check is my answer correct or wrong by just using this calculator. Alright. So yeah. I will move on to the things. Okay, this is remainder theorem and factor theorem. I think already come out, so I will just skip. Alright, so yeah, permutation combination haven't come out yet, right? So in the examination, yeah, the candidates must select 2 questions from 5 questions in the section A and 4 questions from 8 questions from section B. Find the number of ways this can be done. So it's quite easy because you only select those questions. Then you have to ask yourself one question. It's like, do you need to arrange the question after you select? Like if you are doing the math question for section A, will you select? You will not select, right? So just from the 5 questions here, you just select any 2 questions, which is C. And then multiply 8 questions, select 4. Okay, here you have to, some students might confuse, they might ask me, sir, how can I do 5C2 plus 8C4? Plus means what? Plus means or. So if you do plus here, basically means from section A, you do 2 questions, or you from section B, you do 4 questions only. But if you do multiply, right, basically mean total up, you will actually, because multiply mean n. That means total up, you will actually do 6 questions. And this question asks you to do 6 questions, right? Not like part, you can either do part A or part B. So which is plus is not possible. So you can only do multiply and then use the calculator. 5C2 multiply 8C4. So you will get the answer 700. Alright, so for the part B, the digits number, yeah, we have 7 digit number are to be arranged so that resulting this 7 digits number is an even. Find number of ways you can done. So right now I have 7 digits number, and I will make sure this digit is even number. So last digit must be even, which is 6, 8, and 2. 3 number here, you want to choose 1 to put here and then to put over here. So which is 3P1. And then among here we still have 6 digit, right? No matter I choose 1 digit, which digit I put at the last one, I still have 6 more digits. So 6 digits here, I want to arrange all the 6 digits. You can do 6 factorial or 6p6. Alright, then you multiply, then you can easily get the answer. But I will just do 6p6, okay? 6p6 and then multiply 3. Hey, how come the p doesn't appear? 3p1 is just 3, so it's just 2160. This is how you select our even number from the 7 digits here. Can you explain 4a again, please? Yeah, I can. Okay, so for 4a here, you have section A and section B. According to the question, the section A here, you have 5 questions, and then you want to choose 2. For section B here, you have 8 questions, and then you want to choose 4 to answer. So basically, you need to ask yourself, do you need to arrange or not? So if you need to arrange, you kind of need to use permutation, which is MPR. But in this case, you doesn't need to do any arrangement. Just imagine if I choose question 2 and question 5. Do I need to arrange question 2 and 5? Yeah, maybe I do 2, 5 or 5, 2. No, right? This is not possible to arrange that. So therefore, it's a C. So 5 questions, I will choose 2. So 8 questions, I will choose 4. Because total, I will need to do 6 questions, right? According to the question, I will need to do 6 questions. Then I have to do multiply. If you do plus here, basically mean you only do 2 questions or 4 questions. mean there's no way you will do 6 questions like this case. So in this case, I will use multiply. Alright, I hope you can understand for the student who asked me about this. Yeah, the 3p1 you can write as 3 here. It doesn't matter because here you actually have 3 choice, right? A 3p1 is kind of like 3 number. I choose 1 to actually put over there. Alright, vector. Does the vector come out already? Yes, because my list doesn't have vector. So yeah, so I will assume no need to do vector. Yeah, but just now I remember got some student asked me pay attention at sort of the unit vector. So maybe we pay attention at the part B, which is the unit vector. So B minus 4a, so I will just insert the vector I have. B is what? B is 12. Oh my god, it's related. So okay, I do the whole question. It's not going to take me long. So this is what? 4a minus b. Okay, I'll just insert it. I'm a lazy person. A is what? Alpha and 1. Minus b. B is 12 and beta. Then it will equals to alpha plus 3, negative 2. Alright, so yeah, the top row is what? 4 alpha minus 12 equals to alpha plus 3. So I can solve this one easily to get my 3 alpha equals to 15, alpha equals to 5. Then the second row, which is z, I will have 4 minus beta equals to negative 2. So the beta will equals to 6. Alright, so now I got the beta, I can do the part B. Okay, what is unit vector? Let's say unit vector of A is vector A over length of A, which is magnitude of A. Alright, so right now I want unit vector for B minus 4A. So I kind of need to do what's B minus 4A first. B is what? 12, 6. Minus 4A will be 5, 1. Alright, so I will just solve this thing first. Alright, this is 12 minus 20, negative 8. 6 minus 4, which is 2. Alright, then I want to do the unit vector for B minus 4A. So yeah, so if I write in the column vector, right, it will be 1 over magnitudes over multiply vector A. So it will be 1 over magnitude will be square root of 8 squared plus 2 squared, and then negative 8, 2. Alright, so yeah, this one will be 64, will be 1 over square root 68, and negative 8 and 2. This one will be my unit vector. Of course, you can multiply it in if you want. So you can just do negative 8 over square root 68 and 2 over square root 68. If you want to multiply in, yeah, you can do that. Alright, then yeah, b squared minus 4ac, right? I remember the student mentioned about this. So do not intercept means what? Do not intercept means b squared minus 4ac will less than 0. So therefore, in order to do this one, you kind of need to substitute y into y first. So kx minus 7 equals to 3x squared plus ax plus 5. I haven't started doing b squared minus 4ac. I just rearrange them by substituting. Alright, so 0 equals to 3x squared plus 8 minus k. I factorize out the x here, and then plus 12. Alright, right now I have a, b, and c. This is my a, this is my b, this is my c. Then I can insert 8 minus k squared, b squared, minus 4, a, c, less than 0. Alright, then I will just solve this one to get my final answer. 64 minus 16k plus k squared minus 144, less than 0. Alright, so yeah, k squared minus 16k will be minus 80, less than 0. And then in order to get 16, 80 divided by 15. Let's see what. Oh no, cannot divide by 15. 20 and 4. Alright, so it will be 20 and 4. To be minus and plus. Alright, so k must be between negative 4 and 20. Because this is less than 0, which is this part, right? Between negative 4 and 20. Alright, so this is how we get the 6-mark question. So let me repeat one more time. First thing is you will need to substitute the first equation into the second equation, which is y into the y. Then the second thing is you need to rearrange them into the general form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. After you do that, then only you take out your a, b, c by doing b squared minus 4ac. Right, I hope you can get it. Hi sir, thank you. I really appreciate all your video. Never miss it. And I get A+ for MF. A big thanks from me. Yeah, yeah, most welcome for Nadia. Yeah, I hope all of you can benefit from my channel. This is the purpose of starting a YouTube channel about math, right? Or else I will do other things. Alright, so yeah, we have some indices. So yeah, this is indices question. So I will actually doing this. I saw very unicorn one. Oh yeah, I saw my student. Alright, so yeah, so let's start about this indices. It's a simultaneous question. So what we will do here is yeah, this one seems like a little bit hard because they ask about exact form, and then 10 and 5 is not so friendly because we know 5 squared already 25. We can't straight away get a 10 here. So I believe it's sort of substitution, or maybe I just overthink. Let's see what will happen. So okay, plus mean multiply 10 power of 2y equals to 5. So over here, okay, then I do the next one. Oh, it's all multiply, right? Okay, first equation. Second one is 10 power of 3x plus mean multiply, right? Multiply 10 power of 4y equals to 50. Equation number 2. Since doesn't have plus or minus at the middle, so in order to do this kind of question really quick, I will do the second equation divide by the first equation. So you can see like 50, never mind, 1 by 1. So if divide, right, this here you kind of get like 3x minus x, right? You get 2x here. Then I solve this thing. And then here I will have 4y and then minus 2y. I will still have 10 power of 2y. And then 50 divided by 5, I will get 10. Right, which is 1. Then this is multiply, right? I can say 2x plus 2y equals to 10 power 1. Then x, or still the same. Yeah, because I still need to do one equation because I thought this method is pretty much this is very smart, but it seems like it is not. Okay, what I can do here, let me think about that. Yeah, I know I have 2x plus 2y equals to 1. Alright, this is my equation, but I will need one more equation, right? Because I need to solve it. Maybe we don't use this method. Because I just trying to find some easiest way by doing this. I can do super long to get the 4-mark question, but it doesn't worth it. So it's definitely have some faster way of doing that. 5 and 50. 5 I can multiply 20 to get 100. Let's see. This is 10x multiply 10 power of 2y equals to 5. This is 10x. Yeah, we can do some substitution, right? Yeah, never mind. I just do some simple substitution. 10 power of 2y, or I can call it 100y, or 10 power of 2y. I do substitution. Let's see what happens later. Alright, this is 10 power of 3x. So I can call this one is x3, right? Plus is multiply. Multiply 10 power of 4y equals to 50. So by substituting, this is 5 over 10 power of 2y power of 3 multiply 10 power of 4y equals to 50. Yeah, I think doing this method will be slightly better, I hope. So this is 5 power of 3, which is 125. I will change it later. And then this one will multiply will be 10 power of 6y. Multiply 10 power of 4y equals to 50. And then this one I will just simplify. I will get 2y on the bottom. So I will just like 125 over 50 equals to 10 power of 2y. So yeah, let's do it. So it's 5 over 2, which is 2.5, isn't it? So 2.5 equals to 10 power of 2y. I'm thinking using log here, but Never mind. I'm thinking, can I change to 10 power of something? Never mind. So 2y equals to log base 10, which is LG, which is log 2.5. So y will equals to half log 2.5. It's a little bit weird here, but let's check the answer later. Okay, then we have 10x, which is 10 half log 2.5 equals to, this is y value, right? Why I sub the y value into x here. Equals to 5 over 2 half log 2.5. Alright, this one and this one I cut. Bottom I get 2.5, so log x will equals to 2. Then x will equals to log 2. Is that my answer here? Which is log 2 and log half log 2.5, because they asked about exact form, right? And this is just 4 mark. It's a little bit crazy for me. So how do I know my answer is right or wrong? Let's do some testing here. So 10 power x is log 2, which is log 10 2, plus 2y, since the y will be the half log 2.5, right? Half and 2 I can simplify, become log 2.5. So log 10 2.5. So if my answer here is not 5, that means my answer is wrong here. Yeah, my answer is 5. So yeah, I'm pretty sure my x and y value will be correct. Can we assume 10x equals to u and 10 power of 2y equals to v? Yeah, you can do that. No problem. Yeah, I think using log is easier, because just now I can simplify it, but then I still need to find one equation. So yeah, I will straight away do the substitution. It seems easier here. Yeah, some students just add the log 10 for both sides, right? Yeah, you can do that also. I believe maybe use the log to do will be easier and faster. Let's do it again. I can't believe I spent so much time for these 4 mark questions, but yeah, it's good to expose more things. Okay, so if you add the log 10 for both sides, yeah, it seems like a lot smarter using this way, because log 10 meet the 10, you only let x plus 2y equals to log 5, right? Yeah, x equals to log 5 minus 2y. The first equations. Then I will do the log 10 3x plus 4y equals to log 50. Yeah, I think use log will be a lot faster. So 3x plus 4y equals to log 50. But because this is exact form, so when you do the substitution that time, you kind of need to a bit careful. So then you can sub the x into here. So 3 multiply this x, right? So it will be 3 log 5 minus 6y plus 4y equals to log 50. I straight away sub the x into here, and then I just do some mental work here. So this is 3 log 5 minus log 50 equals to 2y. Yeah, so is the calculator can give you nice form without simplify yourself? If not, you will have some trouble as well. Yeah, cannot. Yes, so you kind of need to understand some basic law here. Let's see. Yeah, can. So this is log 5, right? Minus log 50 is log 5 multiply 10 equals to 2y. So yeah, this one will be 3 log 5. So multiply mean plus, right? Log 10 is 1. So this is log 5 plus 1 equals to 2y. Then I will get 1 plus 2 log 5 equals to 2y. Hey, yeah, this is minus 1. Sorry, this is minus 1 because the negative for both. Yeah, this method, I thought this method is a lot faster, but how come I do until so slow one? This one I can change it into the log 10 and log 10. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so good in log and I stuck for a while. How possible? This is 1 minus log 5 square. So which is log 25. 1 I can change to the same base will be log 10. So minus will become 10 over 25. So 10 over 25 will be log 2 over 5, 0.4. How can I get a different answer one? Am I do any mistake here? Yeah, this is 6. Yeah, this is 6y, right? 3 log blah 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 minus 6y plus 4y. So this is negative 2y. This is log 50. I didn't make any mistake, right? I hope I don't. I don't want to make mistake, and my live streaming is so bad here. Maybe I just overthink a little bit. Don't do until so complicated. Use a simple way. Sometimes you learn too much log will hurt you. So just do 125 over 50. Okay, yeah, make our life easier. Okay, 125 divided by 50. Yeah, it's 2.5. Yeah, then we get the same answer. Yes, then you sub back, you will get a y here. So yeah, so don't use the complicated way. Just use the simple ways. Factorize out the same base. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I don't know why I will go that directions and make the thing more complicated. Alright, I don't want to see that question anymore. Let's see these questions. Alright, so this question I will let x power 1 over 3 equals to m. So this is 2. Alright, here what I will do is I will say this is x 1 over 3 square. Alright, so minus x 1 over 3 minus 10 equals to 0. You should know this is quadratic. If you're not sure, you just substitute the m. You should be able to see a quadratic here. So this is 2m and m. This is 1, 1. This is minus. This is plus. So m will equals to negative 1 over 2 and m equals to 1. Alright, then we need to sub back your x. Your x is 1 over 3 equals to negative 1 over 2, which is not possible, right? So this one will be rejected. 1 over 3 I think is possible. No, 1 over 3 is possible. It's not. Yeah, even 1 over 2 also possible, because 1 over 3 move to the other side, you will get negative half power of 3, right? So which is 1 over 8, negative 1 over 8. Alright, x 1 over 3 equals to 1, then x equals to 1 power of 3, which is 1. Yeah, so we get both of these answer. Alright, you always can check your answer is correct or wrong. So let's say I insert the 1 into this equation. Yeah, which is not possible. Because 2 minus 1 minus 10 is not equals to 0. Yeah. Something wrong again. Let's see. I want to find x, right? 1 over 3. X is 1 over 3 equals to negative half. The 1 over 3, I cube both sides. It will be cube, which is 1 over 8. 1 times negative 1. This is 1m, negative 2m. But how come I didn't get the answer? It's negative 10. It's negative 10. Yeah, some student. Oh, it's negative 10. How can I see the question wrongly? I cannot believe I do that. Yeah, I still have some work need to do after this live streaming, so I kind of do a little bit fast. You take a deep breath. In the exam, you don't learn from me. Yeah, because do this kind of terrible mistake. Alright, we want to get 1, which is 5 and 2. Alright, we're going to get this one should be minus and plus. So it'll be minus 5 plus 2. Okay, m equals to 5 over 2 and m equals to negative 2. But the good thing about me is I will always substitute the x value back into the equation to see whether my answer is correct or wrong. Okay, so yeah, what do we have? X power 1 over 3. Alright, x power 1 over 3 is 5 over 2. Then x equals to power of 3 is 125 over 8. Okay, so this is x power 1 over 3 equals to negative 2. So x equals to negative 8. Alright, let's sub in again. So 2 negative 8 power of 2 over 3. I mean, in the exam, please always substitute in to check whether your answer is correct or wrong. Even though I know some of you might not have enough time, But then, yeah, always can double check your answer is something like confirm to get the mark, right? So if minus 10 doesn't equal to 0, that means we have something wrong. Now it's equal to 0. So we can confirm our answer is correct here. Alright, so yeah, fully utilize your calculator. Yeah. So okay, so play Among Us. Yeah, I heard Among Us is quite boring, right? Even though I have other teachers also play Among Us with his student, but then I don't know. And then my friend actually told me his student always vote him out as an imposter or something like that. But anyway, let's see. Is binomial expansion come out ready? Yes, so we'll just skip this one. And is this one a related one? Because they have the word hang, so I guess it's a related. But this is sort of the indices, so should I just ignore it? Simplify each. Yeah, I think it's somehow related. Do you want me to do the number 8? Because this part B is not so friendly. Okay, just do lah. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, so yeah, let's do it. I kind of hate this kind of not friendly questions. Let's expand this one. So first one is 2 power of 5 plus 5c1 2 power of 4, and then negative x power 1. Expand all the term. Why suddenly IGCSE want to expand all the term? Expand and simplify. But normally IGCSE will just ask you to expand the first 3 terms. But anyways, let's do it. Alright, so plus 5c3 2 power of 2 negative x power of 3 plus 5c4 2 negative x power of 4 plus negative x power of 5. Alright, so let's do it. This is 32. 5 multiply 2 power of 4 is 16. So it's minus 80x. 5c2 is 10, right? Multiply a. So it's plus 80x squared. This one is still the same. So we do 5c3 multiply 4. So it's no longer plus because it's negative x power of 3, right? So it's negative 40x cubed. So it's here is minus 10, okay? This is minus 10 x power of 4 plus, minus x power of 5. Alright, whenever you see the binomial expansion, this is negative, right? You will have the answer is plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Alright, so you always check the thing here. Alright, so we have something like this. Let's have a look at the part B here. Alright, I see a mini like 2 minus x power of 5 here. So I guess this is the purpose why they asked us to do here. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, they want me to write all, seriously? Okay, just write 32 minus 80x plus 80x squared minus 40x cubed plus, no way. I see what we can do first before we just copy everything here. Okay, so this is multiply. Multiply basically mean plus in the power. So we plus 80x here. Alright, the whole thing I'm going to move to the other side. This is minus x power of 5. So I'm going to plus 10x power of 4 plus 32. Alright, so we have the e already, so we can just cancel out the e when both sides only left one e here. So what we do next is we kind of need to substitute everything into here, and I believe this one is I hope it's not too hard. Alright, so let's substitute the thing now. 80x plus 80x squared minus 40x cubed plus 10x power 4 minus x 5. Alright, so plus 80x Okay, yeah, I see it purposely give me some number to make the whole equation doesn't look too terrible. Okay, so minus x power 5 plus 10x4 plus 32. Alright, so you realize a lot of number is the same because, yeah, if not, you kind of need to use a factor theorem to do this kind of terrible things. So x5 and x5 I can cancel out. Minus 80x plus 80x I can cancel out. Plus 32 minus 32 I can cancel out. 10x power 4 and 10x power 4 I can cancel out. Then what I left here, I will left a 80x squared minus 40x cubed equals 0. Okay, so then I will just factorize out the 40x squared. So I get 2 minus x equals to 0. Then x equals to 0 or x equals to 2. Yeah, I believe this is how they want you to solve it. So yeah. Yeah, I see some students already got the answer. So yeah, congrats. We're going to move on to this one. Is the velocity time graph coming out already? Yeah, it's not in the list, so I will just skip. Is it a vector? This is not a vector, right? I will just skip. So integration about area, I think come out already, right? Integration for area, because here only mention about integration for equation. Okay, good. I can skip. Save me some time. Skip again. Yeah. For the next one, function. Draw the inverse graph. Yeah, I don't see any function. Yeah, I can skip again. Good. I no need to draw. Is this question haven't come out yet? It's not in the list, but alright, then I thought I can skip about the log graph. I kind of hate it. Okay, let's do this question then. Okay, you have a fx equals to ln 2x plus 1. Okay, so when x equals to 0, so yeah, you can type in a calculator. Ln 1 is basically give you 0. Okay, so when x equals to 0, you will get ln 1. So your fx graph should be y equals to 1. So you will have something like this, I believe. Yeah, your graph will look something like this. Okay, so but it will passing by when x equals to 0, f0 equals to 0. Okay, so yeah, I believe it's something like this. Oops. Why my pen doesn't work now? I don't know what. Okay, already. Okay, when x equals to 0, y will equal to 0. So your graph is something like this. Okay, so this one will be the ln 2x plus 1. Yeah, you can see the one node start to go wrong already. So I have no choice but to turn it off and open it again. This is what happened for Windows device. Yeah, I don't like Windows so much. We end task because I kind of need to use the task manager to end it. Yeah, I hope everything will go back to the normal. Okay, 2x plus 1. Alright, then we kind of need to draw the reflection, right? Reflection will add the line y equals to x. Maybe I draw nicely a little bit because I believe they will intersect each other somehow. If I draw wrongly, just let me know. It will just reflect over here at the y equals to x here. Okay, this one will be f inverse x. Should be, because normally this is standard ln x and this one will be ex, right? But since you imagine the ln graph actually when it moved to here, then the ex graph going to like move down as well. So I believe eventually they will intersect at 2 different points. Yeah, this is my guessing here. So yeah. So I just sketch, and then does the question ask us to label anything? So oh no, because just now I tried to sub when x equals to 0, because they say bigger or equal to 0, right? That means that can be equals to 0. So therefore what I'm doing here is I sub the 0 into my fx, and then I will get ln 2 0 plus 1. 2 times 0 is 0, right? Ln 1 is still 1, so f0 will equals to 0 as well. So therefore they will intersect at the point 0 0 as an x and y intercept. Okay, so yeah, I hope you get it. Alright, so the function g is this one. Alright, when x is less or equals to 4, find the f inverse. Okay, so because this one is the maximum graph, which is minimum point is 4 and 1 here. Alright, and then they say when x is less or equals to 4, that means they only take, this is 4, right? They only take this part of the graph. Alright, so for this part of the graph, if I draw my y-axis and x-axis, will give you some better idea here. This one will be my x-axis because y is 1. And then this one will be my y-axis somewhere here. Okay, so yeah, you see the idea, but we only take this half of the part only. So we can have the range and domain, right? So okay, we do the range for gx first, even though the question doesn't ask us to find. So range of gx, what do we get? We know the g must be bigger or equals to 1. Must be bigger or equals to 1, right? Alright, and then domain is given already. Domain of gx, we know basically put 2 dots, alright? Don't put this weird arrow. So x is less or equals to 4. Okay, now I want the domain of g inverse. Domain of g inverse will same with the range of gx. So therefore, x will same with the range of gx. So which is x will be bigger or equals to 1. And then range of the g inverse will same with the domain here. So therefore, put 2 dots, right? Put 2 dots for it. So therefore, g inverse will be less or equals to 4. Right, this is how we actually get the answer here. Okay, I hope you understand the relationship between the domain and range for gx and g inverse. Alright, so yeah, let's move on to the next one. This one I'm not going to do lah. This one is very easy. Explain why gf does not exist. What is gf? Okay, substitute fx into the gx. I don't know. So gf will kind of, let me see the equation, will be ln 2x plus 1 minus 4 square plus 1. Wow, this equation look very more complicated than what I'm thinking. So if the question asks me to explain why it does not exist, I will just say it is not one-to-one function. So because yeah, when I need to square about the log thingy, maybe it will not be so friendly already here. Or I can say maybe it's out of the range here. They asked about FG, right? They asked about FG, not GF. Sorry. What's wrong with me? Okay, FG, that means sub the G into F here. So sub the G into F. So I kind of have ln 2x minus 4 squared plus 1. And then plus 1. Yeah, because I see a sort of the quadratic inside the ln, but I don't know. Sorry, this one will be the FGA. Just 1 mark questions. No, they ask about GF, right? They ask about GF. Why you ask some student reply, ask me to do FG? They ask about GF. They ask about GF. Yeah, so if you do not know what is happening, like I do now, seriously, I do not know what is happening. Of course, I can take out my graphical calculator to check it out. So normally when I temper, I will say it is not one-to-one function. Yeah, this is what I always temper because we do not know how the equation go, right? So yeah, I will just say it's not one-to-one function. Yeah, sometimes you can say something like out of domain or out of range like that. Yeah, because in IGCSE, they will actually give you like this kind of 1 mark question, which is out of your syllabus. So yeah, basically you like flip through your whole IGCSE textbook or reference book. You can buy any brand, it doesn't matter. It will not have the answer for this. So this is a reason why they will just give you 1 mark. They will not suddenly give you something out of the syllabus and give you 6 marks like that. But then yeah, I always see the 1 mark question is kind of need quite a lot of knowledge to understand this one. But even though you wrong this one, you still got 99, you still get A star. Okay, so let me move on. But if you're really interested about what is the pattern of a GF graph, nowadays you can just go to Google, insert the whole equation. Yeah, I believe in the internet a lot of software actually will help you to think about that. So yep, let me just continue. So find the x coordinates of the stationary point. Yeah, stationary point haven't come out, right? So yeah, let's do this one as well. Okay, so U and V here. Okay, so yeah, you know it's a product rule. So I want to do dy dx equal to 0, so I will do the product rule here. So E3x and V will be 2x plus 3. I need to differentiate it. Okay, so it's 2x plus 3 power of 5. Differentiate again a 2 here. And then a plus 3e3x 2x plus 3 power of 6 equals to 0. Okay, so factorize what everything we can do. So it's e3x and 2x. Okay, take out the 3e3x and 2x plus 3 power of 5. Okay, this is the whole thing I factorized out here. Then I see this one I factorized out already. Take out a 3 here, left a 2 here. Then the whole thing I factorized out already. So I left a 2 times 2, which is 4 here. So this one, the whole thing I factorized out already. And then I take out 5, so I still have power 1 here. So I have 2x plus 3 here equals to 0. Alright, so here we kind of have one is e3x equals to 0. So this one is rejected definitely because ex cannot equal to 0. And another one is 2x plus 3 equals to 0. Then this one x is equal to negative 3 over 2. And then another one is 4 plus, this is 2x plus 7, right? 2x plus 7 equals to 0. Then x equals to negative 7 over 2. Alright, so yeah. Let's move on. Why I see a lot of F there? Is there any specific meaning for that? So, but then we should, they only ask about x coordinate, then I believe we can stop here. So a curve have the equation y equals to fx exactly 2 stationary points. So when you differentiate 2 times, you will get 4x minus 3. When you differentiate 1 time, you will get 0. When x is 0.5, you get 0. So yeah, they give you some information here. Use the second derivative to test and to determine the nature of each of the. Yeah, this one basically tests you the information because when you differentiate 1 time equal to 0, this is how we find the maximum or minimum point. And then the value inside the bracket here, which is the x value, you need to sub into the second derivative. So what I will doing here is I will do 0.5 here, which is 4 times 0.5 minus 7. Then I will get negative 5, which is less than 0. So this one will be maximum point. So, and then I will do 3 to sub in here is 12 minus 7, which is 5, which is bigger than 0. This one will be the minimum point. Yeah, this one kind of tests you how much you understand about the function here. So, yep. And then we should have the maximum minimum problem. I'm not sure coming out already or not, but yeah, there's no harm for me to do this one as well. So we have the diagram like this. Definitely they will give you information, which is the volume of this cuboid is 40. And then normally when you relate to area, right, I want to know the top is either open or closed, because it will affect how many surface area I want to take here. So what I will do here is I will read the question carefully. The question doesn't say about open, so I will just assume it is closed here. So do the volume first. So volume equals to 40. So 4x squared h equals to 40. So I kind of will make the h as a subject. Okay, 40 over 4x squared. So h equals to 10 over x squared. Alright, then they say x and h can be varied. The surface area of a cuboid have minimum. So I want to find the surface area here. So for the 4x squared, I have double of it. This is 4x squared, right? So double of it, which is 8x squared. Alright, and then for xh, I have double of it, right? So it's plus 2xh. And then for 4xh, I have double also, right? So plus another 8xh. So it's kind of plus together, you will get 10, right? So area will equal to 8x squared plus 10xh. So I know my h, right? So I can just insert my h here. 10x and 10 over x squared. So I can get my area easily by solving this equation, which is 100 over x. Then because they want minimum problem, I will do dA dx equals to 0. So I get 16x minus 100 over x squared equals to 0. So I will get 16x equals to 100 over x squared. X cubed will equals to 100 over 16. So what is 100 divided by 16? 25 over 4. But right now I kind of need to do a cube root for it. So I will just cube root my answer. Does the question say anything about exact form? I hope it is not. 1.842. Yeah, they want you to find what? Find this value. Give the minimum value. Okay, they will ask about minimum value. So you kind of need to sub this answer back into your A here. So A will equals to 8 answer square plus 100 over answer. Yeah, so I believe is 81.4. Yeah, cm square. Alright. Please discuss some vector questions. Yeah, because there's x squared multiplied with x, right? So you will get x cubed, isn't it? I just cross over multiply there. Alright, so I will just... Okay, I just finished this paper. I do prepare another paper, which is the 1-1 here. Just now we are doing the 2-1. So this is a 1-1 here. Yeah, we'll just pick some question I think is important. Yeah, number 1 is not. Yeah, trigonometry functions. So let's have a look this one as well. Can we do progression? Alright. If you see the progression question, definitely we will do. If you see the vector, we will do so. We will do that also. So the period is quite easy. We know sine and cos is always equals to 360. So the period will be just multiply 1080. Alright, so and then we need to draw this cos graph over here. Alright, so there's few tricks here. One of the tricks, of course, you can just do it yourself, is good. If not, you can just use a calculator to do for you. Yeah, so this one actually tell me what? Right now, my one cycle is basically 1080. Half of it will be 540. Half again will be 270. So right now, I need to draw until 360 is kind of somewhere here. So yeah, this is a little bit tricky. So, but I have this calculator. I can make my life easier. I go into the table and I insert the whole equation, and then I make sure it's in degree. Okay, angle unit is degree here, so it's 2 cos x over 3, close the bracket, minus 1. Alright, then I will ignore about this one. I want my calculation start at negative 360 degree and then end at 360 degree, and the step will be the gap between them. I say 90 degree will be good enough, and then the calculator actually will give me all the coordinate I want. So yeah, this one will stop at negative 2, and the next one is stop at negative 1, and then we'll stop at 0, and then we'll stop at kind of 0.7, so it's kind of here, and then we'll stop at 1, and then we'll stop at 0.7, and then we'll stop at 0, and then we'll stop at something like this and like this. Then I can just sketch. Yeah, you can just know the pattern. Of course, over here they doesn't ask you to draw, they ask you to sketch, so you kind of cannot have the coordinate here, because you kind of need to like tell the examiner you understand the pattern on the graph. You're not going to plot it, but this plot just give you some idea. Okay, so right now I have the idea. I will cancel all the plot. Alright, then I know my graph is kind of yeah, it's kind of quite hard for me to draw as well, so it's, yeah, never mind. We'll pass by here, pass by here, pass by here. Okay, we'll pass, so we'll pass by here, pass by here, pass by 1 and 2. Now this one will be my graph here. Supposedly I will just continue here, but then because I need to draw until 360, so I'll just draw here, because this is minus 1. So yeah, so this is your sort of your new x-axis. So you kind of need to draw, this is y equals to negative 1. And then amplitude, this is 2 unit here, right? This is 2 unit, and then this is 2 unit. Of course, you cannot see until negative 3, because this graph is not until 540, only until 360. So you just stop at 2 here. Okay, so you shouldn't below the 2 here. Okay, so so yeah, this is, you just play some trick here. Okay, so the next one, rate of change. Is rate of change coming out already? Yeah, so okay, we can skip the rate of change here. Cert should be okay, right? I believe all the students can do the cert, so I will just cancel the cert now, right? It's a very easy topic. Right, let's do some equation of tangent, because it might coming out tomorrow about equation of tangent. So I say many times about equation of tangent, red haven't coming out. Okay, then later we go back to, okay, let's do rate of change. Yeah, I see a lot of haven't. Yeah, let's do the rate of change here. Rate of change, you kind of need to do change rule. Okay, so what we will do over here is, okay, the radius increase. So if you guess this one, at least you get from the unit. cm is dr, increase is dt. At the rate, right, you see the rate, you have dt, which is 5 cm per second. If you are unable to write out dr dt here, I cannot help you, okay? You kind of need to go to watch other rate of change video. So find in terms of pi, the rate at which the area of the circle is increasing. So they ask to find rate, that's mean dt, area, that's mean dA. So they ask you to find dA dt. First thing you will do is do the change rule here. So this one will be dA, here will be dt. Alright, in the middle, these two terms must be the same. Definitely you know is a dr here. Dr dt I have already. I want to find this one, I need to have dA dr. Area of circle is damn easy, it's pi r squared. So if I want to differentiate this one, since in terms of pi is 2r pi. Alright, I know my r is 3, so we just insert my 3 here. I will get 6 pi. So this answer is just 6 pi multiply 5. So the final answer will be 30 pi cm squared per second, because it's the area. So first thing is you must able to read the question to get what information you want. Second step is you must be able to write out the change rule by yourself. Okay. So yeah, I don't care come out or not, so I finished already. I'm going to move on to equation of tangent. So for equation of tangent, I say it's a lot of video before. First step is to dy dx. Second step, sub your x value into the dy dx. Then you are getting gradient of tangent already. Yeah? Alright, t, this is t. mt, gradient of tangent. The third step, form the equation y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. If some students just don't like about this formula, you can go ahead for y equals to mx plus c. It doesn't matter. Yeah, either way will help. Alright, so I do the first step first. This one is the quotient rule. So this is u, bottom is a v. Copy the v, differentiate the u. So if I differentiate the ln 3x squared minus 1, what do I get? I will get the 3x squared minus 1 at the bottom. Top will be just 6x. Alright, then I will minus. I will copy the u, differentiate the v. Differentiate the v is just damn easy. It's 1. So I can just ignore about the 1. And then v squared. Alright, I already do the differentiation already. I done step 1. Step 2, I want to sub the x coordinate into dy dx. The question definitely will give you the x value. You don't need to worry, which is 1. Then I will just use the calculator. I'm not going to like simplify further. I'm going to waste my time here. So I just use some mentally calculation to like 1 plus 2, which is 3, multiply. Put a fraction here, so which is 6 over 3 minus 1, which is 2, minus the ln. Yeah, this question doesn't say exact form, right? So you can use a calculator. 3 decimal place, right? Yeah, it's fine. 3 minus 1, which is 2. You can straight away type ln 2 if you want. Yeah, so divided by 3 squared, which is 9. So the gradient is 0.923. Alright, after I got the gradient already, I need to have the y coordinates. I only have x, right? So y coordinate is sub x into the equation here, which is ln 2 over 3. Okay, so yeah, we just use the formula. Now I have the coordinate, which is 1 and ln 2 over 3. Alright, so yeah, 1 minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. Alright, so I want to make them into the y equals to mx plus c, so I will just sort of do some calculation. This one will be minus answer plus fraction ln 2 over 3. So yeah, it's minus 0.691. Okay, they say about 3 decimal. Y equals to mx plus c. This is what the question want, right? They want you to live in the y equals to mx plus c. The constant must be 3 decimal place. Alright, this kind of question it's not very hard if you know what's happening here. But definitely if you do not know about quotient rule, you're not going to get it. So how do you get the y? By substitute x equals to 1 into the y equation. Then you will get the y coordinates. Do which significant figure do we simplify normally? Is 3 significant figures is possible for final answer? Alright, so then coordinate geometry, I believe come out already, right? No, perpendicular line maybe using differentiation. I'm not sure. Coordinate geometry come out already or not? Not sure. Okay, so let's do some coordinate geometry here. So we have a line, we're going to meet the curve at the point A and B here. So meet the curve, whenever I see meet, that's meet intersection. Intersection means what? Intersection basically means you need to sub first equation into the second equation. Sub y into the y here. Alright, 5x plus 6 equals to A. So yeah, so 5x squared plus 6x minus 8 equals to 0. And then we kind of need to factorize this one. This is 5x and x. I will do 4 and 2. Alright, so plus and minus. So x equals to 4 over 5. X equals to negative 2. But they asked about coordinate. We will need to do x and y here. So I want to do the y. So, okay. So 4 over 5y equals to 8. Then y will equals to cut, you get 2 is 10. Alright, now I have the coordinate 4 over 5, 10. So negative 2y equals to a, y equals to negative 4. Then I have another coordinate, negative 2, negative 4. Alright, then they ask you to find the coordinate of the point where the perpendicular bisector will meet the line AB. Alright, so perpendicular bisector of the line AB, will meet the line y equals to x. Alright, whenever I say perpendicular bisector, you need two information. First, you need to find the midpoint of AB. Second, you need to find the M2, which is perpendicular to gradient of AB. Alright, so yeah, I will find one by one here. So let me call this one A and B, it doesn't matter, unless the question do mention which value is smaller. So I want to find a midpoint, which is midpoint of AB. Basically will be x plus x over 2, comma, y plus y over 2. Alright, 4 over 5 minus 2, then divided by 2 again. So this is negative 3 over 5. This is 6 over 2, which is 3. Yeah, I got the midpoint already. Then I want to find the gradient of AB. So gradient of AB will be y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Alright, so yeah, use a calculator to do. Okay, 16 over 4 over 5 plus 2. Alright, I hope this calculator doesn't do mistake here. So we have 40 over 7, but this is not the gradient we want. We want to find M2, right? M2 equals to negative 1 over this one, which is negative 7 over 40. Right now I have the midpoint, I have this one, so we will just form the equation y minus 3 equals to the gradient x minus 1. X minus x1, y minus y1. Alright, so yeah, we want to find the coordinate, right? Yeah, we want to find the coordinate when this line going to meet the line y equals to x. Means what? Right now your y value will become x because intersect that one, right? So I will just move everything together. Yeah, the number is a little bit not so convincing for me, but yeah, I don't care, I'll just do it. So this is 47 over 40x equals to 579 over 200, isn't it? 3 minus 21 over 200. Yeah, correct. Then I will multiply 40 over 47. Yeah, I believe I do make some carrot mistake, I don't know, because these numbers doesn't seem friendly to me. 4 over 5 plus 2. Y minus y1, x minus x1. Okay. 16 divided by my answer. 40 over 7. No problem. This is negative 6 over 5. Negative 3 over 5. 14. The gradient is negative 1 over 5, not 16. Did my coordinate A and B I got wrong here? 4 over 5 and 10. Negative 2 divide negative 4. Yeah, it's 14. Oh, why I don't use calculator? Yeah, thanks for that. This is not 16, this is 14. This is why we should trust calculator more than ourselves. Yeah, you got it right. 4 over 5 plus 2. Yeah, cool. This is 5. Alright, so the gradient will be negative 1 over 5. So this one will be negative 1 over 5. So this is negative 1 over 5x and minus 3 over 25. Alright, then this number makes sense to me. So this one will be 5 will be 6 over 5x equals to 3. 75 will be 72 over 25. So 5 and 5 cut, I get 5 here. 6 and this one I cut is about 12, right? Yeah, x should equals to 12 over 5. And then y will equals to 12 over 5 as well. So this is the coordinate, the intercept, which is 12 over 5 and 12 over 5. Because the intercept at the line y equals to x, right? Yep. So for this question, circular measure, yeah, it's not in my list, so I will just skip this one. So this one is about integration, I guess. Does this kind of integration come out before? Integration of equation. Alright, so this one like exam. So I can skip. Good. Okay, then I skip integration. Going to save me some time. Okay, some students ask about AP and GP. Let's do about this one. So they tell you it's an AP, arithmetic progression. Second term, which is T2, equals to negative 14. And sum to 21 term is S21 equals to 84. Sum to 21 term, yeah, I believe. So the first term, asks you to find the first term in 21 term. Okay. So you kind of need to do some simultaneous. And since the equation is given already, so we will just do it. So a plus d equals to negative 14. So a equals to negative 14 minus d, first equation. So this one is 21 over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, which is 20d, equals to 84. So yeah, we kind of need to substitute. This one simplified will give me 4 times 2. This one move here, so here I will left 8 here. So 2a, a will be this one plus 20d. So negative 28 minus 2d plus 20d equals to a. So 18d positive in the first two quadrant, right? So first quadrant is just 30 degree now, right? Pi over 6 here. Okay, the second quadrant is pi minus theta, so which is 5 pi over 6. So yeah, then you have pi over 6. So I will just leave in pi now, okay? Because they ask us leave in terms of pi. So minus 1 over 3. So which is out of range here. So this one we shouldn't include here. Because supposedly we need to find the range for y plus pi over 3. Then we will get pi over 3 until 7 pi over 3. So therefore the pi over 6 is actually less than pi over 3. So we shouldn't include at the very first place. Then I kind of need to rotate second round, see what happened. So when I rotate second round, right, here it actually called 2 pi plus theta, right? So which is 2 pi, which is 13 pi over 6. Okay, so I want to see is 13 over 6. What is decimal? 2.17. 7 over 3 is 2.17. Okay, this one is still within the range, so yeah, I can accept it. So yeah, so I have 5 over 6 right now minus 1 over 3. So I get pi over 2. And then I have 13 over 6 here minus 1 over 3. So it's 11 pi over 6. Yeah, so I didn't key in the pi into my calculator. One of the reasons is because I want to make sure my final answer have pi. Because if you insert the pi, the calculator might simplify into the decimal to you. How do you get 13 pi over 6 so fast? Okay, I just kind of do some mental work here. Because I will get pi over 6 plus 2 pi. 2 pi actually give me 12 pi on the top, right? So I will get 13 pi over 6 here. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, so I will do this one, how to find equation of the curve here. Alright, so okay, y will equals to we have second derivative, right? So you kind of need to find dy dx first by doing integrate d2y dx square. Okay, so what is my d2y dx square, which is 5 cos 2x. Alright, so I will just integrate this one. Integrate cos will give me positive sign. So it will give me 5 sine 2x divided by 2 plus c. Alright, so I have my gradient, which is 3 over 4. So I kind of will sub the 3 over 4 into my dy dx, and then I will sub my x coordinate. Negative pi over 12 into here will give me negative pi over 6. Okay, I just the 2 I will just give it to the 5 here. Alright, so yeah, 5 over 2 multiply, this is radian. Make sure your calculator change the angle unit to the radian. So the sine negative pi over 6. Okay, so it's negative 5 over 4, move to the other side, become plus 5 over 4, right? So c will equals to 3 over 4 minus the answer just now, so I get 2. So yeah, now I have my dy dx is equals to 5 over 2 sine 2x plus 2. Alright, then I want to find the equation of the curve. I kind of need to integrate dy dx again. So y will equals to integrate 5 over 2 sine 2x plus 2. So yeah, we just integrate this one. So will give me, integrate sine will give me negative cos. So it will be negative 5 over 4. Because you need to divide 2, right? Cos 2x plus 2x. Just now you see already, right? Plus d. Then we need the coordinate to find the d here. So the d here will need this whole coordinate, which is 5 pi over 4. So 5 pi over 4 equals to negative 5 over 4 cos 2. The angle insert will be negative, simplify with 2, okay? Negative pi over 6 plus 2, negative pi over 12 plus d. Yeah, I believe this is what I have now. So I need to solve this one to get my d. A bit lazy to type in the calculator. After you got the d, just insert the d into here, rewrite the whole equation, then you got the final answer here. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of finished my tea already, if you see carefully. So I kind of need to drink some water mineral. Yeah, it's exhausted when you want to discuss 2 papers together in one live streaming. But anyways, yeah, I see a lot of students still worry so much about relative velocity. It's not going to come out in your exam tomorrow, so you are fine. Yeah, I still have about 111 students with me right now. So yeah. Yeah, I joined from Bangladesh. Yeah, I quite happy. I quite a lot of students from Bangladesh, Pakistan, India also have. And I have students from some other country, Hong Kong, UK, US also have, Africa also have. Yeah, I have a lot of students from all around the world. Definitely Singapore. Yeah, so yeah, I'm from Malaysia, just in case some students, because a lot of students will think I'm from Singapore. Maybe Singapore is more famous than Malaysia. Yeah, but anyways, it doesn't matter. So I hope this like about how long is my live streaming right now. I believe it's about few hours already, right? It's close to 2 hours, if not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, I have students from Brunei. Yeah, good to see all of you here. I hope you guys can help me share my channel in your country so that I can faster reach 100k. I need about 8,000 more students to reach 100,000. Anyways, so yeah, 1 hour 45 minutes. Thanks for the calculation here. Can you revise about vector, please? Actually, I have a lot of vector video out there. You can just go to my YouTube channel and type vector over there, And then the whole YouTube actually have so many people teach about vector. So I've cried. Okay, maybe just see one more vector question. Since haven't 2 hours, right? Okay, so I'm not sure I have vector here or not. I'm so lazy to go to download some paper here. Is this paper we discussed just now? Yeah, this is paper we discussed just now, right? No. Yeah, this is the paper I discussed last time. Let's see, do we have any vector question here? Maybe I can take from here. If we found any vector question. Yeah, actually I should have, but then... Okay, give me a moment. I kind of need to put the waiting screen based on some privacy issue, so just give me a moment. So please read the comment. Yeah, definitely I know where to download the paper. Yeah, the file I believe is way too big for me to import to my OneNote here. It's going to take a while. Good luck in reaching 100k. Yeah, I guess need about a few more months to reach 100k. It's not easy, and yeah, I believe the file is way too big for me to insert. Maybe I just cancel first. Oh my god, I kind of make the whole thing become feast already. um yeah, my Adobe Reader just feast. Okay, just some technical problem again. Just give me a short moment. I try to find some vector question for you. Kinematics, integration, differentiation. Where's the vector? Oh my god. 42424. Okay, I kind of found it. Okay, we just explained about two vector questions. Okay, so just give you guys some idea about what is vector. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at a question like this. Okay, so when the question say is relative to the origin, right? So you must know, like, the position vector of A is no longer A. If you write A equals to 2i minus 3j, you definitely will start from somewhere. So since relative to O, position vector must start with O. So you have to write OA as a vector, and you don't write A only. Alright, this is the first mistake a lot of students make the mistake. Alright, then the second thing I will normally do when I see I and j, I kind of hate about I and j, so I will just lazy do 2, -3. Top is for I, bottom is for j. This one we call column vector. Alright, then I know my OB is basically 11 and 42. Alright, then they ask me to write down an expression for AB. So I know AB basically is AO plus OB, isn't it? Alright, so how do I know that? Because AB means start with A, end with B. Start with A, end with B. The middle, these two letters must be the same letter. Alright, if you understand this basic thing already, then the next thing is, what is AO? You only have OA, right? AO will be add a negative for both, which is -2 and 3. Alright, so it is -2 and 3. And OB, just copy 42. Then I can just easily solve by using calculator, which is 9 and 45. Now I got like my AB, which is 9 and 45. If the question asks you live in terms of I and j, then you just say 9i plus 45j. Okay, this is the first idea about that. Okay, so then what we do next will be, they ask us to find the length of OC. So you kind of need to know how to find the vector OC here. So we have this equation, right? If I see this equation, I know OC basically hidden between AC there. So what I will do is, I know I want to get OC, right? So I will say AC will equals to AO plus OC. So you see, I have OC in my equation already, equals to 1/3 AB. AB I have, which is 945, right? So what is AO? AO I have already. I can say is equals to -OA, -2, -3. Or I can multiply with negative into it if I want to. And then 1/3 I will multiply into the both here, will give me 3 and 15. Alright, then I want to find OC. Definitely I will move my minus to the other side, become plus, right? So this vector I'm going to move to the other side. Then I can get my OC easily, which is, I cannot detect my eraser. I don't know why. Now it can. Alright, so my OC I can easily get it, which is 5 and 12. This is how I get the OC. And the next thing they will say, the point OA, D lies on OA such that DC is parallel to OC, and then they ask us to find the position vector of D. Alright, so I believe this one is the one which is very hard one. D lies on OC, so that lies on OA. So I have OA, D will be somewhere here. And then D to C, well, I have another C here. It parallels to OB. Okay, so I don't know. Let's do, okay, DC will equals to parallel to OB. I know it's lambda to OB. So DC I would say is DO plus OC. OB, I believe I already have OB at the very beginning, which is 11 and 42. Alright, so I want to find DO, so it's fine. And I have OC also. So yeah, so I would say it's negative OD because I want to find OD, right? And my OC is what? 5 and 12, which I found it just now. And lambda will just leave there. This is 11 and 42. So therefore, my OD, I'm going to move the other side. So equals to 5 minus 11 lambda and 12 minus 42 lambda. And it's not so helpful because I want to find OD. So I will need to do another thingy about OD here to find my lambda. So I know D basically lies on OA, right? So if D lies on OA, I can say something like, okay, OD will equals to the mu of OA. So what is OA here? OA will be 2, negative 3, 2, negative 3. So then I will insert my OD here to find the lambda or mu. 5 minus 11 lambda, 12 minus 42 lambda equals to 2 mu, negative 3 mu here. You can use any equation here you want to get the value. 5 minus 11 lambda equals to 2 mu. No, I use the second one because second one do not have fraction. So I divide negative 3 for whole thing. So negative 4 plus this one will be 14 lambda equals to mu. Alright, so 5 minus 11 lambda equals to 2 mu. I believe this question I do many years ago, and I checked the marking scheme. They have some very shortcut one, but I kind of don't understand the shortcut. So please allow me to do the super long way to get this stupid 2 mark. Alright, so this is like, I don't know, 5 minus 11 lambda equals to 24 minus 84 lambda. So I have 84 minus 11, which is 73 lambda, will equals to 19. Lambda 19 divided by my answer, 19 over 73. Then you kind of need to substitute the lambda into, I believe I do make some mistake here, but I do know where is my mistake. D lies on OA, so kind of you need to do 2 different lambda and mu here, because here they definitely will give you some information. Yeah, I do not want to do this question because last time I also spent super long time to do this question, and I still remember I checked the marking scheme here. Of course I can redo here, but no, I don't want to do these questions. Yeah, maybe I will do a specific video about these 2 mark questions. I remember they kind of use a ratio to solve it. So yeah, you guys can try it out and check the marking scheme. I can give you like what question is this. Yeah, basically is 2012 and summer paper. And this is question number 8 for the question, I believe the question 2-3 if not mistaken. Yeah, you guys can check out this question. But basically what I want to tell you is no matter they are parallel or they are collinear, you can always add the lambda and mu by yourself. Alright, so yeah, this is how we solve the vector question here. Yeah, you can always check it out. So I don't know this explanation can help you understand better about vector or not, but yeah, just check it out. Can you do the question 9 from October, November paper 1-6? I'm just so lazy to go to find the paper. What is that question about? Which topic first? Tell me which topic is this. Then I consider I want to do or not. Yeah, no, because I have like so many thousand students. If each student asks me to do one question, I'm not going to rest tonight. So I can't like do all the questions here. October, November 2-3. Question 9. Alright. Okay, this question get my attention a little bit. Okay, I do the last one for you before I end this live streaming here. Because I believe I have a specific video for these questions, but since right now at live streamings, I guess no harm for me to teach you about this one. It's similar to relative velocity, but then I think this one maybe still in your exam syllabus. So let's revise about this one. This sentence just tell you the direction about I and j, nothing special here. So the initial position vector of A and B, that kind of give you the initial position vector, and then you kind of need to know when to use the initial position vector, because for this topic, right, you have a formula R equals to A plus VT. The A will be the so-called the initial position vector, so you kind of need to insert into this position. Okay, so we have so many information. A and B are moving at the same time. A move at this velocity, and B move in another. So they already give you this V information. You're going to insert into the V here. Okay, so if you get it, then we will just start doing this one. So given that A travel at the speed of 35, find the value of P. So we have the velocity of A, right? Velocity of A tell me is P and -3. You should know speed, right? Speed basically means is the magnitude of V. So therefore, we will do the Pythagoras. Speed is 5, right? Equal to Pythagoras of P square plus -3 square. So we can easily get the P by doing this one, which is 25 minus 9 equals to P square. So P equals to positive -4. But since they only want the positive constant P, so I will just get 4. Alright. So this is the first information. Okay, second thing, ask you to find the direction of the motion P as a bearing correct to the bearing also come out correct to the nearest degree. Okay, so we kind of need to know the velocity of B first, so which is 3, -1. Alright, so since we kind of need the direction, so what we were doing here is we need to find some angle. Luckily this one in column vector, so 3, -1 means what? 3 to the x here, 3 unit, and then -1 means going down 1 unit. So from here, I will have my north here. Then I kind of need to find what is this angle, and then I will plus the 90 degree here. Okay, so definitely I will use tangent. Alright, tangent theta equals to 1/3. Alright, so I believe there's a negative, but for me it doesn't matter. So I will do shifts. I will change the angle unit. You can do it in radian. I believe radian or degree also, never mind. But now I want to do in degree. So this is the reason why I changed the degree. So here the theta will be 18.4. Since degree 1 decimal should be good. So right now they find the direction as the bearing, right? So the bearing will be, so this is my vector. So my vector will be 90 degree plus this one, 18.4. So my bearing will be 108.4. So this one should be my bearing. So if I got the wrong answer, you can let me know. Because 2016 paper I do many years ago, so I kind of forget a little bit. So state the position vector of A after t seconds. So this is, they want to find RA. Okay, so I will just insert the information I have. I want to find initial position vector of A, which is 1, 5. 1, 5 plus VT. I have the velocity of A, so which is 4 and -3. 4 and -3. T is just T. Done. Alright, but if you are very kind, you can just join them together, which is 1 plus 4t, 5 minus 3t. Okay? Then I want to find they ask you to state, right? Basically, you don't need to do any calculation one. So I want to do RB. So I want to know where is the initial position of B. So which is 1 and Q and -15. Okay, Q and -15. Plus velocity of B I have, right? 3, -1. 3, -1t. I believe it's just like that. Even though I don't have Q, I believe I find Q after that, right? Yeah, you see, I find q in the last part. So this part I will just leave like this. If I'm very kind, I will join them together. Q minus 3t, negative 15 minus t. Alright. But normally for bearing, we will use degree. If you ask me can use radian or not, I am not sure. But for me, I will just use degree. But I think if I just use the logic, I think it's possible to use radian because they are the same thing. Just convert into different units. Yeah, it's q plus 3t. Thanks for that. Why I write q minus 3t? Yeah, it's a plus. Alright, then find the time taken when they meet. Meet means what? You just need to understand meet basically means the intersect, right? If today I go to meet you at a position A, that means both of us must at the same position vector, right? At the same time. That means because there must be same time and same position vector, so therefore I can make RA equals to RB. Because if t value is not the same, right, we cannot say they are equal. But because time must be same, position vector must be same, then I can just insert it. So which is 1 plus 4t, 5 minus 3t equals to q plus 3t, negative 15 minus t. Alright, definitely have the q that one we cannot solve, but it doesn't matter because what? We have j, right? J doesn't have q. So we can just solve it using the j here. So 5 minus 3t equals to negative 15 minus t. So I have 2t equals to 20. T equals to 10. That means they're going to meet after 10 hours. Okay, so since I know already, find the position vector that meet. So you can either use A or B, it doesn't matter. But I will use A because B I have Q here. So it equals to 1 plus 40, 5 minus 30. Because T is 10, right? So this is 41 minus 25. This is a position vector that meet. Then right now I want to find the Q. I can just comparing that one, or I want to insert also can. 40 equals to Q plus 30. So this is 41 minus 30 equals to Q. Q equals to 11. Alright, this is how I solve the whole question. Done. Alright, it's not very hard, but your first thing is for this kind of question, you need to know about this formula. R equals to A plus VT. What is R? R is sort of the new position vector. A will be the initial position vector, V will be the velocity. Okay, so just remember one more thing. It doesn't come out in this question, but I can tell you, it's whenever they ask you to find a distance, you just modulus the position vector. So that means if you have the position vector of specific thing, you just modulus it. Basically, you Pythagoras, you can get the distance. If the question asks you to find speed, you just modulus the velocity, you can get the speed. Alright, and then remember the formula, R equals to A plus VT. Alright, I believe it's more than 2 hours already. So yeah, it's good enough for the live streaming today. I will wish you all the best for the exam tomorrow, especially in Malaysia. Yeah, right now we have quite serious in KL and PJ area, Selangor and Kuala Lumpur. We have serious COVID-19 problem. So all of you stay safe. Make sure you wear mask to the exam hall, and yeah, wash your hand always with the alcohol. So yeah, be careful, and definitely I believe this COVID-19 things is happen all around the world. So all of you from different country, make sure you take care, stay safe, and all the best for the exam tomorrow. And good luck for your paper 2. I hope the paper 2 will not be as hard as paper 1, because I heard a lot of students complain about paper 1 is quite hard. So yeah, drink more water and boost your immune system. But since all of you are in the age between 16 to 18, I believe your immune system is strong enough to like conquer the COVID virus, so you should be fine. Yeah, so yep. What is your TikTok channel? Yeah, just search Y equals mx+c. You should be able to get my TikTok channel. Yeah, I will. At the TikTok, you can see my face more than YouTube. Because YouTube, I just don't feel like show my face so often. So yeah, I always see you on TikTok. Yeah, please give me a like. Alright, so I will see you guys around in my YouTube channel, and all the best. Maybe I will do another live streaming for extended math paper 4. I'm not going to do paper 2. It's way too easy. So why you put your names? y equals mx plus c. Yeah, because I just want to attract students who can understand y equals mx plus c, because I just don't want those are not students trying to interrupt my channel. So whoever know y equals mx plus c, definitely they are the math student. Yeah, so definitely they can find out my channel. I don't want non-student people come to disturb. Yeah, this is my initial uh, thought. But then eventually a lot of people students already know y equals m plus c and help me to share. Yeah, so far I believe I am one of the largest YouTube channel in mathematics in Malaysia. So yeah, so thanks all of you for sharing my channel to your friend. Oh yeah, even some teacher also help me to share. I'm so proud of that. So yeah, you guys should go rest early. Now it's 11 in Malaysia, so rest early and all the best for your exam tomorrow. Bye bye. Yes, I share to my teacher too. Yes, please help me to share to as many people as possible. Exam is coming. But I mean, I'm reaching 100K soon. Bye bye.